you doing? Jeff here. It's not your fault. Another t-shirt therapy session tonight. Wanted to say thank you for all those who subscribe and like the channel. And we are going to be getting to another reaction tonight with a suggestion from a very dear friend of mine named Deshaun, who has an amazing channel called Righteous Perspective. Check him out. The channel that we recommend is called Soft White Underbelly, and it follows up with people that are battling addiction, in recovery, alcoholism, things of that nature. So I wanted to kind of show that side of the screen to the people who are actually in recovery, battling the addiction. A lot of us don't use the term battling. We call it a dance because it seems like it's a dance. It entices you in. It makes you move with it. It makes you groove with it. And then it leaves you hanging or trips you because I can't dance. The name of this video tonight is from a girl named Savannah. She's a recovering alcohol and crack addict, and it's only about 13 minutes long, so we'll check it out. Like, subscribe, comment, beep, da bop da boo. Do it all because this content has to get to more people. Only way we'll get to more people is if we get those subscription numbers up. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and listen to Savannah's story.
Mark, you still able to help me a little financially? I just have some certifications I have to get for work.
What you need?
It's $30 for the water safety, $30 for the CPR and AED. And I really could use some more clothes. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll take care of you.
Okay.
It's nothing.
Thank you.
All right, Savannah.
Hey.
Great to see you again. I barely recognized you. You came down the street. You look so healthy and happy.
Thank you.
Tell me what's going on.
So I am sober. I have a little over 100 days.
From crack?
From everything.
Huge.
You're using more than just crack?
I was drinking really heavily as well. Even some crystal use, you know. So it had gotten bad.
And you went to a program?
Yeah, I went to a program, and I went there, and you know, I received some love from a lot of women, and you know, and I really made a decision that I was really sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know, I'm just taking things a day at a time. You know, I've built up my relationship with God again, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful that I get to wake up now and not need a hit of crack, you know?
And when you do what I do and you be around the people that I'm around, you can tell that she's not only is she talking the talk, she's also walking the walk. She's saying the cliches that we all say because we hear them over and over and over again, and one day at a time, and you know, things of that nature. And also I picked up on some of her body language. She is looking the interviewer in the eye. She's not looking away. She's not jittery. She's not shaky. So I believe that she is sober for 100 days, which is a milestone. We're talking about crack, especially nowadays. Very, very powerful. So kudos to this young lady. Let's get back to it. Let her tell her story.
I'm grateful that I have positive things going on and that I'm willing to change and work on myself, you know?
Yeah, your face and your skin look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Your skin is all cleared up. You put on a little bit of weight, but that happens with everybody when they
Oh yeah, you know, I mean,
crack's a hell of a
I'd rather, you know, it's like I'd rather have it like this, you know, like I got all the time in the world and now I can, you know, the possibilities are endless. So.
Yeah. Crack is a hell of a weight loss drug, but
oh yeah, like it's like I'd rather look like this than cracked out, you know.
Yeah, I think the alternative is terrible.
Yeah.
And but you're still staying down in Skid Row.
Yeah, so I stayed at the program, and when I left, because you know, I'm in a relationship, and you know, it's been tough. It's hard being around the same area. It's definitely been a challenge, you know. But at the same time, the community has been so wonderful. They've been so, you know, I see people that I used with, and nobody's like, offering, they're very happy for me. I see, people that I used to get it from, and they are like cheering me on. I had some of the stores I got thrown out of, they give me like a free like ice cream or something, just on the house because I'm sober now. Yeah, like it's just like I said, I don't think anybody's too upset about me, my choice in getting sober and working on a program.
It's beautiful that people are so supportive, even down here.
Yeah, it's really beautiful, but I still I have to watch out, and I have to be mindful of my intentions and where I'm at. And I've just been really working on myself.
How did you start the process of getting clean? Did you just wean off, or did you go cold turkey, or what did you do?
So I woke up in the hospital in Burbank with no recollection of how I got there. I had road rash. My eye was like out to here. I woke up in complete pain. And they asked me, like, did I remember? I had no recollection. They said, like, a police report had been filed. I don't know. And that I came in very heavily intoxicated. And I remember I was just so tired. And they wouldn't keep me. And my hair was completely matted. And I lost, it was horrible. And I just was so tired, and my body was so tired of it. And, now I can't I can't smoke and not be scared. I can't enjoy it anymore because I'm so scared of fentanyl. I'm so scared. I actually want to live.
Was that a fentanyl overdose, you think, that set you there?
What she's describing is her aha moment. The realization that she said she was tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. And again, we've heard it 1,000 times, especially when you're in the recovery biz, I guess you could say. You hear it over and over and over again. But this is why we say the things we say, because here's an exact example. She was tired of this one moment, woke up in a hospital, tubes in her, hair matted, just exhausted. And she said, I don't want to do this anymore. That is called your aha moment. That's the rock bottom. And she's come through, it looks like.
In the hospital?
No, I don't. Well, they said I was very dangerously intoxicated.
Okay.
So, I'm not sure. I've never heard of them actually putting in paperwork dangerously intoxicated.
Fentanyl ODs for a crack addict are always a threat. So.
Yeah. So, so I just, I was sick and tired, and I finally realized I couldn't do it on my own. I kept trying to do it by myself, and I couldn't do that, and I finally humbled myself, and I, asked for help, and, and it's been a process, and healing it takes time, I was very selfish, once I got out of that fog, it was hard. It was very hard to realize like where I had been so selfish and the Jekyll and Hyde, and I had turned into a person I hated. And I didn't want to be that person anymore, I didn't want to hurt anyone anymore. I'm working actively on my mental health, on my recovery, and, and just getting back into society and living this time, not surviving, but living,
Mm-hmm. What are your goals? What would you like to do?
I definitely want to work with mental health and substance abuse. I want to work with something where I can help someone. I've been given an opportunity lately to do that. I've been blessed beyond my wildest dreams. Like, you know, I was given, and now I got to put in the, you know, work, you know, and it's hard when you go from living the type of life I've been living, you know, for the past few years, and then go into a job, you know, wearing like business casual, and, you know, and it's just weird.
One of the first things they tell you in recovery is, as you enter the program, any program, is when this is over, when this recovery process is over, and we let you off on your own recognizance and to make your own decisions again, is you have to change three things. What are those three things? People, places, playgrounds. You have to stay away from the people that you used to use with, the places where you used to use with, and the playgrounds. So the places you used to go have fun. So these are the things that you have to change it. And if you don't change those three things, you go back into the same lifestyle, what's going to end up happening is the same situation all over again. You're just going to have a relapse. So this young lady here, she's doing all the right things. She's gonna make it.
An adjustment.
Yeah, you become adjusted to the environment you were living in for all those years, living out of your car and everything you were doing.
Yeah, so it's just you know, and I wake up at 4 a.m. and I get on the train, and I go to work, and I take the bus, and it takes me 2 hours, and I don't care, you know. I'm very grateful. It's hard. It's not easy. I'll be honest with you. I mean, there's some times when I've been gripping onto the bed, you know, like, and I just pray, and you know, I just want to continuing forward. I want to love myself. You know, I want to, you know, put God first, and really work on myself to become a better human being, where I can be to the service of others, you know, and not always care about just me.
How old are you now?
I will be 25 next month.
Oh, you're a kid.
Yeah.
You have your whole life ahead of you.
Yeah. So, you know, and I'm excited finally about life. I wasn't excited for a long time, man. I remember like wanting to die and just trying to.
What was your lowest point?
My lowest point was just, I had pushed everyone away. And I was trying, I was begging selfishly for God to give me what I wanted, give me those people in my life, but I wasn't willing to give up the drugs and the alcohol and work on myself. But, you know, I had just become this monster, a monster I saw in my father, you know, towards the end. That wasn't him and it wasn't me. And, you know, people stop putting up with your bull crap. You know, it can be luxurious, you know, first, or, you know, it can be fun at first. It always is, you know, usually, but it was hell. And I was blaming God for it. And it was a lot of actions on my part. And so I'm just trying to be accountable and really work on cleaning the wreckage of my past.
We talked about this in one of my earlier videos, how we end up blaming everyone around us for the actions that we ourselves are making choices to do. And she mentioned also her father was also someone who's battling addiction, hereditary, very, very common knowledge that addiction and alcoholism is likely hereditary. So she's 25 years old, gets up at 4 o'clock every morning to make a better life for herself. And she's 100 days sober. There are people that are sober every day who don't put the work in like she's putting in. She's given it all up to God. She's given her faith over to God. She's given her life over to God. And she's saying, higher power, make this happen because I can't. And it's very touching to see. It's wonderful to see the things I talk about in my earlier videos playing out right in front of you. This is evidence. This is not acted. This is not scripted. She's stuttering. She's umming and on like I do every day because I don't script this stuff either. This is why it's real. This is not a video. This is not a movie. This is not a Lifetime after school short. This is a real person talking about her situation and her recovery. So kudos to her for being brave enough to share her story.
That's wonderful. Do you have people like friends around you or people in your life that help you?
Yeah, I have a wonderful support system. You know, I mean, I was missing for a while. So, you know, there's been, you know, I'm grateful to the community out here. There's wonderful community working on finding missing children. And they had reached out to me once I was in the program. They were able to find me. And it's, my mom has, you know, peace of mind. And, you know, I mean, there's still damage done, you know, where like, I'm scared when I walk out the door. I don't trust myself. I don't expect nobody else to right away. It's healing's a little journey.
Well, this is very new for you too.
Yeah, it's very new.
It's only been how many days?
Like around a little 100 and some, like 105. And yeah, I have a sponsor and I work the steps and, you know, and I'm happy and excited for my life. And that's wonderful for me.
That's great.
Yeah.
Savannah, thank you for coming back and checking in.
No problem.
I
You know,
hope you stay on track and just go somewhere great with your life. Get out of this neighborhood for sure.
oh yeah, that's definitely the goals. So working on that constantly.
Excellent. All right. Thank you, John.
No problem. Bye.
Wow, that's wonderful. Videos coming up also with the follow up with her. Well, also, you know, as she gets longer in her recovery process, I'm looking forward to watching that entire series. And if you'd like to watch more of those about Savannah's journey, just leave me a comment, like, subscribe, and leave a comment about seeing the other side of this. You've heard this dumb schmuck talk about it for the last 2 months and gone through how many 17, 20 videos talking about how this affects people and what can happen and the possible outcomes and things of that nature. We had a video last week. I did an interview with a young lady, a friend of mine, who lost her loved one to addiction. Here's somebody that's battling still in recovery, and she's doing the dance and she's doing all the right things. And I really think that I think she's going to make it. And I pray she makes it. I pray everyone makes it, because that's what God gave us, his precious gift of life, and we should take care of it and cherish it and not squander it. So that's another reaction video, and we have more coming. We'll do some more of these reaction videos. This Soft White Underbelly, fantastic series. Thank you to Sean, and check out his channel also, Righteous Perspective. He's a deep thinker, and I think you got a lot out of his channel also. But like and subscribe mine first. Don't go to his channel until you like and subscribe to mine also, okay? That being said, as we see, it works if you work it. If you work the program, you can get there. So let it start with you. Say a prayer for the prayerless. And by all means, keep coming back. And hopefully we'll see you guys ASAP for the next one. God bless.